Hello and welcome to episode 4, season 2 of Gridiron Entertainment, the official podcast where we talk about football and football only. We are back finally after about 3 weeks. We apologize.
Yes, we do. Sorry about that. My name is Omar. With my partner Mo. We're here doing our podcast it's been a while. It has been close to a month, honestly. I think it's been close to a month. We've been busy. Me especially with school. Like I couldn't really record or find a day to do it. So after I'm done with school, I'll have a lot more time. But
and football season is returning.
Yes, starting Thursday, we will have football until February, which is fantastic. So let's start off. Let's talk about some NFL training camp headlines. We have to talk about Carson Wentz and Quentin Nelson suffering pretty much the same injury, and they're going to be out for the same amount of time. How unlucky are the Colts, Mo? Do you think they get Carson Wentz, they're instant contenders, they got a better quarterback, and then you see him go down, and then you see recently Quentin Nelson go down. Just want to get your thoughts on these injuries for the Colts.
Yeah, man, it sucks. They just got their new QB, and basically the best player on the entire team hurt, and they both had this exact same injury too, which is crazy.
Yeah.
It just sucks. The Colts, they're so unlucky with their QBs. Every QB they get hurt.
Yeah, I mean Peyton Manning with his neck injury, sat out for the whole year, 2011 season. You also have Andrew Luck with retiring early because of the amount of injuries he suffered over the years, and now it's Carson Wentz, who it's out. It's 5 to 12 weeks, so it's about 3 months, but it's not as bad as a season-ending injury, which is great. But this really takes a blow. The Colts really take a blow with this because with these injuries now, they could be in for a long 3 months during the season, and they could have a hard time coming back and going to the playoffs unless they bring in a quarterback. I have two options, two quarterbacks that I think could come back. Nick Foles getting traded from the Bears to the Colts because he knows Frank Reich and he knows the system. And Phillip Rivers, who recently came out today and said he is not closing the door on football and is thinking about a return. Mo, what do you think? Who do you think would fit better, Foles or Rivers? I mean, Rivers was in the system last year, but do you think Foles would be a better option?
Yeah, I mean, he did win a Super Bowl with Frank Reich. So, I guess if you don't have Carson Wentz, I think that's the best option until he returns.
Isn't it funny how if Nick Foles does get traded, that he's following Carson Wentz all over?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, but it's unfortunate for the Colts because they're in for a big year.
I mean, at least the good thing about this injury is at least they won't have to give up a second-round pick.
Oh yeah, for sure. They won't have to give up a first-round pick to the Eagles because if Carson Wentz is not playing 75% of those snaps, that is still going to be a second-round pick traded. I mean, at the time, the trade was pretty good. I'm not going to lie. That was a pretty good incentive to put in there. But now, if he's out 5 weeks, they can both definitely come back early in the year, for sure. But if it's 12 weeks, they're probably going to come back in the middle mark of the season, maybe a week 8, week 9 that they're back. So from injury. So, we'll have to see what happens. But yeah, big devastating blows to.
And Darius Leonard got hurt.
And Ryan Kelly is still out. So that's another one it's still a problem. So Colts, they're really unlucky. Honestly, this training camp has not been nice to them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So hopefully everything gets better for the Colts. But yeah, this is tough news if you're a Colts fan. Next up, we got to talk about Kelvin Benjamin for a bit. So was this last week or a couple of weeks ago? I'm pretty sure this was last week.
I think this is last week.
Okay. Kelvin Benjamin got in an argument with head coach Joe Judge because Joe Judge, head coach of the Giants, he wanted Kelvin Benjamin to be at 251, but at camp he showed up at 268. Kelvin Benjamin's also he's the type to get in these things. He always gets in heated arguments. I feel I don't know if it's coach's fault, but if you're supposed to come back at a specific weight to play, he's playing tight end. I think 268 is not really a big deal, when playing tight end. But he kind of ruined his reputation here because if you get in an argument with the head coach, it's not good for other teams to look at and say, oh, why would we want to bring this guy out to our team? Like, why should we let him play on our team? So Mo, do you think Kelvin Benjamin will get another shot in the NFL, or do you think that he should look at other options?
No, I think he's a complete moron for doing this. He's an idiot. Like you're supposed to go like to the right way,
Wow.
but he's an idiot, and it's like
Dang, really,
it's like Booger McFarland said, he's a Popeye biscuit sandwich away from being a tight end.
Yeah, I didn't understand you there. Inaudible.
He's a Popeye's biscuit sandwich away from being a tight end. It's like Booger McFarland said.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, he's an idiot. Like, I mean, I don't know why you literally were supposed to go to an exact weight, but you weren't even close. Like, he wasn't even close to like the weight. It's not like he was like a few pounds off. He was yeah, he was just he's 268. That's like really big.
No, I agree. I mean, he showed up to spring and OTAs at 265. So I mean, he could have he could have shut off the weight for sure and got either close to 251 or he could have shut off a few pounds, but apparently it just shows like if you have 3 months or 4 months to get yourself ready for training camp and you're not at the weight that the head coach wants you at, then it's not a good look for you. Like, what are you doing? Like, are you just sitting around not training? Are you not working out? Are you not like cutting your diet and making it better? You know what I mean? Like, this is like one of your only chances to get back into the league. And the way you do that and you don't listen to your head coaches, it's not a good look for you. Like,
he said, like Joe Judge doesn't know football when he literally has like a ring. He's won Super Bowls. So like, I mean, he's just dumb.
I mean, Kelvin Benjamin hasn't been great since he got drafted out of Carolina.
He only had like one. He only had like one amazing year.
He had one amazing year. I think it was either his rookie year. Yeah,
and he had like 1,000 yards and like 7 touchdowns. That was his rookie year. And then after that, he didn't do anything. And also, remember when he left the Panthers and like Cam, like give him a handshake, and he was like, he like was no.
Well, you know how Kelvin Benjamin was talking about Cam like before the game, like he was talking bad about Cam, saying he can't throw or inaccurate, whatever. But then you look at Kelvin Benjamin, who was struggling for a while to get back on a team, changed positions to be a tight end because he's too big to be a wide receiver now at this point in his career. Yet he still finds a way to mess that up. So I don't know. It's just the work ethic is not there, man. Like, it's literally not there. Like, sadly,
work ethic in the NFL.
Sadly, it's just not there for him. Like, he just does not. I don't think he's interested in playing football. Like, I don't know if he wants to play or not at this point. Like, if you're given another chance to come back and prove yourself, you need to take advantage of it. And sadly, he did not. And for other teams, it's not a good look. Like, he looks really bad right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So we'll see what happens with Kelvin Benjamin, if he's ever back in the league or not. I think it's unlikely. I think a lot of people would say the same thing after what happened last week. And today, speaking of the Giants, huge ball breaks out of Giants practice. And apparently, Daniel Jones was at the bottom of the pile. I don't know what happened. There is no video, which sucks. Like, I wish there was a video. And head coach Joe Judge punished them by letting him do sprints. Mo, what do you think of this for the Giants? Like, is it trouble in paradise? Like, what is this? Like, why are they brawling? Is it just like
dude, I honestly don't even know what's going on. Like, I don't know what's going down up there in New York, but like, Joe Judge was very mad. They had to like stop practice early, and then like they did like sprints and then push-ups.
I think it's good that they get it out of the way now, because if this was like during practice during the season, if it was in practice during the season, that would be really bad. Like, it's still not good that they're fighting and they're not like keeping it level-headed. But I understand football. You know how the adrenaline keeps going, and it's the aggression that comes out of it. I just want to know what started it, honestly. I really want to know what happened.
Yeah, same.
So sadly, we don't know what happened. Maybe something comes out in the next couple of days. I mean, we'll keep you updated on that. But right now, it's really not a good look for the Giants, who are trying to take the next step. They want to see if Daniel Jones can actually take the next step as a starting quarterback, because they signed Kenny Golladay. They brought in a few other pieces. Their defense.
Kenny Golladay got hurt.
He did?
Yeah.
That's new to me. Kenny Golladay gets hurt. What was the injury?
He was holding on to like his hamstring.
He might be hamstring tightness. I don't think it's going to be too serious of an injury.
There was
Hopefully
a
not.
lot of injuries. Like Kenny Galladay got hurt. Deshaun Watson got hurt. I don't know if you heard that.
He did? I thought he was just held out of practice because he didn't want to practice.
No, I heard he got hurt.
Yeah, training camp, man. That's part of it. I mean, injuries are part of the game, and it's just how it is. But for the Giants, honestly, just backtracking back to them, like this is not a good look. Like it makes them look really bad. So I don't know what happened. I don't know who started it, but hopefully it doesn't happen again during training camp. If it's like a one-time thing, that's cool. But if it's happening often, it's not really a good look going into the 2021 season where the Giants are looking to take a big step, honestly.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
They're so close to being a contender.
I think they're a quarterback away, honestly. I think they just need to change the quarterback situation.
And I mean, their O-line's pretty bad.
Their O-line's awful still. It's still bad. I mean, that O-line's been bad since 2013 when Eli was there, or 2015. I'm not going to lie. It's always been bad. I don't think hasn't been good since they won a Super Bowl.
Yeah, exactly.
So, yeah, we'll see what happens to New York. Hopefully it doesn't happen again with all this brawling. Hope it never happens throughout the whole year, honestly. Next up, Aaron Rodgers, Green Bay Packers quarterback. He is back.
Yeah,
he is committed. He is committed to the Packers. Mo's excited. I know that you are holding your breath throughout the rest.
I actually wasn't. I knew he was going to come
back.
It's just brain dead idiots like Adam Schefter and you just making this stupid rumors that he's leaving. Okay, I knew he wasn't going to leave.
Yeah, I mean, he cares about the Packers. I just think that maybe the front office needs to give him a little listen. What do you think about that? Do you think the front office should listen to what he has to say?
Yeah, they do.
He's trying to do his best because he's not wrong in his presser when he said people come to Green Bay because, I mean, first off, it's not really luxurious like LA. People come here to play with me. He literally said that in his presser. And he's not wrong. I mean, who wouldn't want to play with a top 2 quarterback like Aaron Rodgers, you know?
Yeah, for real.
So what did you think of Randall Cobb coming back too? Do you think that was good for them?
Yeah, I think it's great because the reunion.
I think it's good for locker room morale. I think it's very good for the locker room. I think Aaron Rodgers
experience.
Yeah, for sure. I think Aaron Rodgers just wants players that have good locker room, good locker room presence. Even if you play or you don't play, it still means a lot, and it keeps the chemistry, level-headed and everything like that. I mean, I'm happy that the Packers listened. I mean, I don't know. He restructured his deal, so I don't know what that means for 2022. But Aaron Rodgers is ready to run it back, trying to win a Super Bowl, a long-awaited Super Bowl, because it's been over 10 years since they won. And I think they have the roster to do it. I mean, they got a top 3 offense, the defense. I mean, the linebackers scare me a little bit, but overall, I mean, the corners are okay. Besides, I mean, Jair's great, but the other corner is not great. He's pretty bad.
Actually, we drafted some corners.
Yeah, I know, but I'm talking about Kevin King.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, pretty bad. So I mean, he's not. I mean, he's better than me, but I'm just saying, he kind of cost you guys the game. So
it's him and that stupid fat Big Mac eater, freaking what's his name, Mike Patine.
Oh, Mike Patine. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. So, what do you think? How are things looking for Green Bay, Mo? Do you think it's looking up? Do you think you guys are gonna?
Yeah, I think we're looking up, and I hope we get a receiver, maybe Odell. He could be a good receiver for us. So yeah.
And we'll have to wait and see with Odell. I mean, he has a big contract too, so I don't know if you guys can eat up that space. Devontae Adams wants a contract. Maybe you guys can get that settled after this season because he wants to get paid the highest, the best wide receiver, and he deserves to get paid the best wide receiver, because he had a great year last season.
Yes, sir.
He's been consistent. He's been consistent for a while too. Consistently good, even without A-Rod, even when I think during the 2018 season or 2017 he got hurt.
2018.
Right, and he did good with Deshaun Kaiser. So I mean, he did his thing. Was it Deshaun Kaiser? Oh, was it Brett Hundley? Oh, Brett Hundley, right? Yeah, Brett Hundley, right? He did good with him. So I mean, he deserves to get paid, and we'll have to wait and see what with that. But I'm just happy Aaron Rodgers is back. I mean, I hope that he's able to win it for the Packers because I know he loves Green Bay a lot and he actually does care for the team. And hopefully the front office will listen to what he has to say as well.
Yeah.
Next up, I don't know, Mo, you sent me a clip earlier before the show. You showed me the Panthers rookie, J.T, who hit Panthers Keith Kirkwood. It was a pretty bad hit, unnecessary hit. J.T. was waived today. Just want to get your thoughts on this. And do you think J.T. will sign with a different team, or do you think that this is it for him? Because I mean, he's a rookie, and I don't know. Maybe he got level-headed. Maybe he just let himself go. But that hit was not necessary at all.
Yeah, dude, that was a bad hit, man. I mean, he's still young. I mean, I think he'll get another opportunity because but that hit was just bad. Like, I mean, even the video. I mean, the video wasn't the best quality, but like you could tell that it was like a bad hit.
Oh yeah, for sure. It was really bad. I mean, he's a rookie trying to fight for his spot, and now he kind of messed that up because he got waived today. But there's still a lot of time, in training camp. He could still get signed somewhere else and maybe try to land a spot on the roster, even practice squad maybe. But the hit is just not a good look for him, and it was very unnecessary, honestly. Like there was literally no point in making that hit.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So we'll see what happens with JTE. Moving on. Let's talk about Trey Lance for a bit. So apparently Trey Lance has been impressing in training camp. He's looking like a starting quarterback. And I just want to ask you, Mo, do you think Trey Lance is going to win the QB battle in training camp? What do you think?
I don't think so. I don't think he's going to start like week 1 at least. Mm-hmm. I mean, even Kyle Shanahan said like he'll be shocked if Trey Lance starts week 1. So like, I really don't know.
Okay. I think that Trey Lance won't start either. I think I'm not going to lie. I think Trey Lance will probably start around like the week 6, week 7 mark. I think that's when he's going to start. Yeah. Unless the Niners are winning games, unless they're like, I don't know, they're 6-0 or they're 5-1. Like, I don't think they're going to bench Jimmy unless Jimmy throws like 3 picks in one game or something like that. Or if he gets hurt because, his injury history is not the best. But yeah, this is good signs for the Niners. Looks like they probably made the right pick in the draft by picking Trey Lance. Mac Jones doing good too, but I mean Trey Lance is just like
it develops on the football field.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, practice is practice, but what matters is how you perform on the field. So I mean, it's good to hear that Trey Lance is doing good. I actually want to see him in the offense because I think the offense would be really deadly.
Yeah, I agree.
So. And he'll utilize the receivers, George Kittle. I mean, the run game is, how the run game is with Kyle Shanahan. So that's going to take a lot of pressure off of Trey Lance when he eventually becomes the starter for the 49ers.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Mo, we need to talk about these Madden ratings. They're really bad.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
No, man.
Okay.
I'm pissed off.
Okay. I need to ask you, which Madden player's rating made you like the most furious? Like out of all of them?
Obviously, Aaron Rodgers.
Okay.
Okay, no. I want to ask you this: how are you the reigning MVP? You've won MVP 3 times, yet you're only a 96 overall. You're not even a 98 or 99, dude. How the hell is Tom Brady 97 overall? Are you kidding me? This is like recency bias. It's insane. Like, first off, Mahomes and Brady, they've already been on a Madden cover before. Now they're on this one, trash Madden cover. Mm-hmm. They could have bought Derrick Henry or Aaron Rodgers, but no, they decided to put 2 of the QBs that have already been on the same or that have already been on the Madden cover. And,
oh yeah.
I mean, I'm not trying to disrespect Tom Brady. Like, he's a great QB, but he should not be a higher overall than the reigning MVP. That's blasphemy.
I agree.
It's bad, man.
If A-Rod was like a 98, I would have not been that mad.
I mean, realistically, he should be a 99. But
yeah. Madden does not understand ratings. Another one that really made me mad was Josh Allen at 88. I didn't really like that.
Bad.
I think Josh Allen is like a 92 overall quarterback. Or like 93. Like, he had a great year in Buffalo, and he's about to sign a big contract. Either he signs it in training camp or he's going to sign it before week 1. But he's going to get paid no matter what. So yeah. I didn't like that. Another rating I didn't like was
Kyler Murray was bad.
Kyler Murray, I didn't like it.
Just 78 overall.
I also didn't like how Trevor Lawrence is rated higher than Joe Burrow, even though Trevor Lawrence has not played an NFL snap yet. That's really bad too.
Dude, there should never be a rookie that's higher overall than a starting QB. Like,
I agree. I don't like it. I didn't like AJ Brown being an 86. I think AJ Brown's like a 90, 91 overall.
Oh, yeah, like, Robbie Anderson is higher overall than him, by the way.
And I like, no offense to Robbie Anderson, he's a good player, but AJ Brown's is a lot better. Like, it's not like AJ Brown's a monster. That's like mini Julio right there.
And also Stafford is like a 78 as well.
Is he a 78? No way.
Yeah, he's like a 79.
What?
Yeah,
Why?
dude, I don't know.
Hold on. I need to look this up
Go
myself.
look it up. Go look at the
Madden.
QB ratings.
I'm looking at. He's an 83 overall.
Oh,
Yeah, he's
I mean
83 overall.
I guess that's all right, but like,
I think he's like an 87, 88, honestly. He's been in the league for so long and he's been consistent when he's healthy. Like he doesn't really have bad years. Plus he played in Detroit. I mean, they could have given him like a pass.
for real.
Yeah.
What's another bad one?
Another bad one is how Jonathan Taylor is.
Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry.
Yeah.
He's a 96 overall.
Yeah,
Like
he's
what? How was
I know.
McCaffrey higher overall than him? He only played like 2 games last year.
For real. Another one that really made me mad is how Marlon Mack is higher rated than Jonathan Taylor. Marlon Mack's an 84 and Jonathan Taylor's an 83. Even though Jonathan Taylor, like he had a great rookie year, he should at least Jonathan Taylor should at least be like an 86.
Yeah, that's bad.
I mean, higher rated than his.
Nick Chubb. Nick Chubb is higher overall than Dalvin Cook. I just want to point that out.
Yeah, that's not good. Okay, Dalvin Cook is a lot better, and Dalvin Cook's a monster. Any other Madden ratings that infuriated you? I mean, AJ Brown one was really bad.
Dude, Quentin Nelson should be like a 97 or 98. They disrespect O-line in this game.
What did they give him?
95.
25. Are you okay with Devontae
Oh yeah, the
Adams?
safeties. We need to talk about the safeties.
Oh yeah, Minkah Fitzpatrick is an 88.
Yeah, he's an 89.
89?
Dude, Tyrann Mathieu is the highest overall safety.
No offense to Tyrann Mathieu. Tyrann Mathieu is a very good player. Don't get me wrong, but he is not better than Minkah was. Okay, like I'm looking at these right now. I'm looking at the top 10. I'm going to safeties. Okay, 2 is Budda Baker, 3 is Devin McCourty, 4 is Jesse Bates, 5 is Justin Simmons. I don't like how and Eddie Jackson's underrated, and Minka's like he's lower than all of those guys. Like he should not. I like Harrison Smith at 90 because I think he's consistent. But Minkah Fitzpatrick was the best safety last year.
Easily.
Or you can say him, you can say Budda Baker, you can say Justin Simmons, like you can say Jesse Bates. Like they were all very good. But Tyrann Mathieu at 95 is like a little bit excessive, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree.
The corners I'm okay with. I don't know if you're okay with Jair being lower than Stephon. I don't know if you're okay.
Yeah, Devin McCourty is a 92 overall. Just how? I don't get that.
He's good, but I consider him more like an 88 or 89.
Yeah.
In my opinion. Like I think like when I look at this list, I can tell like a lot of the players underneath Devin McCourty are better than him.
Yeah, exactly. Like Jesse Bates is better than him. Justin Simmons is better than him. Harrison is obviously better.
What about Harrison Smith?
Yeah, Harrison Smith is better than him.
I think McCourty is better than Jamal Adams. I'll say that. I'll give him that.
Oh yeah, Jamal Adams is a 90. That is disrespectful.
Yeah. But Minkah, man, that was bad. I'm looking at these. Did you like the top 3 Madden corner ratings? Were you okay with those or not?
I mean, Jair should be higher.
What should be like a 96?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Jalen Ramsey's a 99.
Yeah, so I'm looking at these right now. I'm going to read you off. Jalen 1, Stephon 2, Jair 3, Tre'Davious White 4, Marlon Humphrey 5. So far, I don't hate it. I like it. So far, it's good. Xavier Howard 6, Bradbury 7, Denzel Ward 8, Kendall Fuller 9, Darius Slay 10. It's actually not bad. The corners are actually okay. I actually think that's okay when I look at those. I'm now looking at the edge rushers. You have Myles Garrett 1, Khalil Mack 2, TJ Watt 3, Chandler Jones 4.
Okay. No. TJ Watt should be second or first.
Yeah. I think Khalil Mack is 3. They gave Joey Bosa a higher rating than Nick Bosa, and Zadarius Smith is at an 89. Cam Jordan 93. JJ Watt 94.
The only like positions that are really bad are the receivers, the safeties.
Did you see the tight end ratings?
I did not.
Okay, I'm gonna read you all of them. Okay, so obviously Travis is 99, so he's 1. George Kittle 2, Darren Waller 3, Mark Andrews 4, Hunter Henry 5, Austin Hooper 6, Rob Gronkowski 7, Gesicki 8, TJ Hawkinson 9, Dallas Goedert 10.
Wow. I mean, they're not that bad, but where the hell is Robert Tonyan?
He's
Robert
not even a
Tonyan
top
is
10.
an 80 overall.
I don't even know. I'm gonna look up Madden 22
Yeah,
tight end rating.
He's 80. He's an 80 overall.
80? They give him an
Yeah.
80? Oh my god. Who's ahead of him? Who's higher
OJ
than him?
Howard, Kyle Pitts,
So OJ Howard was hurt. Kyle Pitts is a rookie.
Jonnu Smith, Tyler Higbee, Kyle Rudolph.
I'm okay with Jonnu
Dude,
Smith.
Evan Ingram is a higher overall than Noah Fant and Robert Tonyan.
No. That's a no for me, man.
Why are
That's
they overrating Evan Ingram? He's trash.
Yeah, he's really bad. You know that Evan Ingram was a lot of the reasons why the Giants lost games last year because he drops like wide open passes.
And then, Eric Ebron as well. He's at 83.
Yeah, I don't like that. And then I'm looking at the wide receivers. So Adams 1, Hop 2, Hill 3, Diggs 4, Julio 5. So far, it's good. Thomas 6, Keenan Allen 7, Amari 8, Mike Evans 9, Allen Robinson 10. You know, if Allen Robinson had a better quarterback, he'd be a bit higher. You know that, right?
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah, pretty bad. But yeah, Madden does not really. They do not know how to rate.
Zach Ertz is an 80 overall. What are your thoughts on that?
He hasn't played. He's not playing much. I think he's gonna get traded soon. I don't know when, but he barely did. But I don't like the disrespect for Zach Ertz. He's still very good, but I don't like him at 80. I hate that. And then the running backs, obviously. I mean, I don't like how CMC is higher, even though he played less games.
Have you seen the kicker ratings?
The kicker ratings. I have not seen the kicker ratings. They're out.
I think they should. Oh yeah, they are. Yeah. Here, let me tell you them.
Right.
Okay. So number 1 is Justin Tucker, 87 overall.
Okay.
Jason Sanders is 2nd. Harrison Butker is 3rd. Josh Lambeau's 4th. Graham Gano is 5th.
Graham Gano missed a lot of kicks. How is he 5th?
Chris Boswell is 6th.
I like Chris
Young
Boswell.
Wei Koo is at 81 overall.
Bro.
He's top 3.
Yo, Young Wei Koo.
He was literally a Pro Bowler last year.
I was okay with like the top 3 that you mentioned. I was actually okay with that top 3 because although all 3 of those kickers were good, like Jason Sanders was really good last season.
Yeah, and Butker.
And Butker. Butker was clutch.
Matt Prater is like 7th. Robbie Gould is 8th. Greg Zerline's 9th. Will Lutz is 10th. Mason Crosby is 12th.
Dang.
Even though he didn't even miss it like a kick last year or an extra point.
That's crazy.
Dude, these ratings suck.
Yeah, they should let us be in charge of that.
Why is Justin Tucker only an 87 overall?
I don't even know. But I mean, that's kickers. So I'm not really like that infuriated about how high of a rating that they are. So, you know, it's whatever. But Justin Tucker is the best kicker in the league.
Let's look at linebackers, middle linebackers.
I don't think those are out yet.
They are. Fred Warner is 1.
Those are?
Yeah. Levante David's 2nd. Bobby Wagner's 3rd. Demario Davis is 4th. Eric Kendrick is 5th. Roquan Smith is 6th. Dante Hightower 7th. Deion Jones is 8th. Miles Jack is 9th. Devin White is 10th. CJ Mosley is 11th.
Okay.
Rashawn Evans is 12th. Tremaine Edmonds is 13.
Dang, they're really disrespecting Rashawn Evans. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
Like that's really disrespectful to Rashawn Evans. Like I don't because Rashawn Evans is a monster, dude. Like for real. Like
Patrick Queen is a 76 overall.
Wait, who is?
Patrick Queen.
Oh, okay.
He's 76 overall. Micah Parsons is 74.
Wow, they actually gave him that, huh?
Yeah. Oh, dude, why are they disrespecting Rashawn Evans?
I don't even know why. I'm looking at Aaron Donald is a dog. Yeah, I really don't know, man. I really don't know. But yeah, that's why Madden's pretty bad. That's all we can say.
Yeah, Madden's pretty bad, dude.
All right, let's move on to our last NFL segment of the episode. So we're gonna do another schedule prediction. So far, we've done the Titans, the Steelers, and we did a few other teams as well. And yeah, we're gonna go ahead and spin the wheel. I'll let you know what it lands on, Mel. And if it lands on a team that we've done before, we're not gonna do this. So here we go. All right. We got. We got the Patriots.
Oh, the Patriots.
Okay. Patriots are interesting. Let's go to the New England Patriots schedule right now. Mo, do you have it pulled up on yours as well? On your
I'll pull
end?
it up right now.
All right, sounds good.
All right. So, like, what do you think of the Patriots?
I think that they're going to be a very improved. I think the offense should be clicking better. If Cam Newton is actually fully healthy this year, I can see
The
him
defense
having,
is going to be way better.
I think for sure Dante Hightower is coming back. Everyone's going to be healthy, basically. And like I can see the Patriots making a little bit of a bounce back. It really all depends on the quarterback play and also the run game. The run game is not like the best. Last year it was not. I mean, Damian Harris took over a little bit, so I think he's the starter because I don't think Sony Michel's starting anymore.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I don't think he's starting because I saw Damian Harris had a pretty good year. So
Wait, but Patriots running backs just suck in general.
because they're inconsistent. Like Belichick plays a new running back every week, so it's like you can't trust any of them.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, unless it's like James. I mean, James White's good. I mean, they're all like decent, but like you just there's no like specific running back. It's just a running back roulette every week. So
That's like not good.
Nah. I mean, you keep everyone rested. I mean, it's fine. But like if it works, it works. But to me, it's like I prefer like for fantasy purposes, I prefer to have one running back playing so I can get points. But that's besides the point. If the Patriots are doing it to win games, if that's how they win, then they do that. Anyways, the Patriots got some weapons. They got Kendrick Bourne, Jonnu Smith, Hunter Henry. They should look pretty good. Like the offense should be well improved. Offensive line pretty much stayed intact. I don't think a lot of players left. I know one of them left to the Chiefs, I think. But you know how the Patriots offensive line is. It's always been pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's start off week 1. They play the Dolphins at home. Mo, who do you got?
Dude, this is gonna be interesting because like
Yeah.
we don't know. I mean, we don't know how Tua is gonna be. I don't know if he's gonna improve or he's gonna be bad. I think he'll improve.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, I think the Dolphins they're a better team. I mean, they did lose Xavier Howard. Oh yeah, we forgot to talk about that.
Oh yeah, Xavier Howard. So just a little bit, we're going to recap a little bit. Xavier Howard is complaining about his contract. He is not happy with the money he's making. He wants a new deal. And he said this last week, and he came out recently and said that he doesn't mind working out a deal with the Dolphins. So we'll have to wait and see whether he gets traded or if he stays as a member of the Miami Dolphins. I don't think it'll be a big loss. Like it's a loss, but I don't think it'll be a big loss because the Dolphins are very talented everywhere, basically.
Yeah.
So but yeah, it's interesting. I mean, I don't know who's your starter week 1. I think Cam's starting week 1, so I'm gonna go with Cam being the starter throughout this whole thing. Unless I get to a point, I'm gonna go like throughout this whole schedule that Cam Newton is the starter throughout the whole year. Even if in real life he actually loses the job in the middle of the season.
Okay, yeah. Let's do that. Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Cam Newton fully starting for the Panthers. I mean, not for the Patriots. Seeing and him being like fully healthy. Like if he is like fully healthy, this is how I think he'll do. Week 1, they play Miami. Miami is the better team. Like Miami's stacked pretty much everywhere. It just depends on QB play, like you said. And if Tua plays good, they'll win. If Tua doesn't play good, then they're gonna lose.
I got the Dolphins.
Okay.
Week 1.
Okay. Is there anything that stands out to you as to why you picked Dolphins week 1?
I mean, I think they're just a better team, just overall. I mean, this is gonna be a good game because they're like both good talent or like talented or like talent wise.
They're pretty good.
But I mean, I think the Dolphins are gonna win this one. Like they're gonna edge it out.
Okay, I'm gonna go week 1. I'm gonna give it to the Patriots. They're at home. It's the first game with full fans. That the adrenaline's gonna be running wild. I'm gonna go with the Patriots because I think that they have a lot to prove. Bill Belichick was not happy with how last year went for him, and he just wants to prove to everyone that he can win with Cam, and the team will be a lot well improved. And yeah, I'm gonna go week 1 to the Patriots. They'll win this one. I think they're gonna split it anyway, so you can go either way with this. But I'm gonna go that they win at home week 1. Week 2, they play at New York in MetLife Stadium.
I got the Patriots because I mean, the Jets, Zach Wilson, he's like a rookie QB.
Yeah.
Obviously, I mean, I don't think it's gonna start. I mean, it's rare that like a starting or a rookie QB like plays so well at the beginning.
Mhm.
So I mean, yeah, I got the Patriots.
Also, don't forget the Jets are still really bad. Like they still
Yeah,
don't have
they
the
have a new
pieces that they want.
coach. Their O line is still like really bad.
Yeah. I mean, I'm more I think that their team will be a little bit improved, but the Jets obviously know that they're still in rebuilding mode. They got a lot of work to do. That's why they have the cap, they have the picks. So it's going to take some time for the Jets to be good. So I'm going to go with the Patriots to win this because the Jets are still very young. They got some decent talent around them, but it's not there just yet for me. Like I don't think it's there yet. So
Yeah, same.
so I got them at 2-0. You got them at 1-1. Week 3, they play New Orleans in New England. Now, New Orleans doesn't have Drew Brees, so you're kind of in like you're in a weird predicament as to do you pick the Saints, whoever they
I
start
mean,
at quarterback?
they still have a really good team without Drew Brees.
I know they do. They got Kamara. Michael Thomas is going to be out, so no Michael Thomas because he got hurt again. He got hurt or something, and he had to get surgery. That's what I saw. I saw this like last week.
Yeah, I
So
saw that.
Michael Thomas is out. Like, who is the wide receiver in New Orleans that you lean on, though? Like, who do you really lean on? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Who
who
do
do
they
they have?
have?
That's the thing. I don't know who they have. They don't have Emmanuel Sanders. He left. They have Traquan Smith, who's still there. And I mean, Kamara is probably going to have to carry a lot. They might even have to play Kamara wide receiver, honestly, if they don't have any wide receivers to throw to. Which I mean, I'm surprised they didn't go for a wide receiver in the draft.
Dude, Kamara's gonna be this entire offense.
You know, that's the surprising thing, though. I'm surprised the Saints didn't bother drafting a wide receiver. I'm very surprised that they
They
didn't.
didn't?
Like in the first round.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm surprised too. I mean, they didn't expect Michael Thomas to get hurt.
Yeah, I know, but it's been a weird ride for him. I mean, I don't know if he's not gonna be back for this game. I'm pretty sure he won't be. I'm gonna assume that he won't be. For this game, I mean, the Saints are still very good. Their defense is still very good. Cam Jordan's gonna have fun playing against Cam Newton because you know they have a little rivalry going. It's in New England. Man, this is tough. I really don't know if I want to pick New Orleans or not.
I think I have the Saints winning this.
Okay.
Because I mean, like they still have they have a decent defense as well. They got Cam Jordan.
Demario Davis, he's still very good.
Davis, yeah.
They just signed Noah Alexander back, so familiar face on the defense. They also got Marcus Williams. They got good corners. Like, I mean, they got really good corners. Wait, who do they have? Marshawn Lattimore, right?
Yeah.
He's still there. So I'm not worried about the defense. The defense will play lights out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with. I'll go with New Orleans. I think New Orleans is a better team overall, and I'm gonna go. So yeah, so I got them at 2-1. The week after that, they played the Bucks on Sunday Night Football.
Tom Brady versus the Patriots.
Back home in Gillette Stadium. It's gonna be loud in Gillette. Tom Brady, this is his chance to beat every single team in the NFL. So I want to ask you, Mo, what do you think is gonna? It's I mean, do you think it's a no-brainer, or do you think it's just like?
I think it's. Dang, this is gonna be a good game. I mean, I got the Bucks, dude. The Bucks are just stacked everywhere. They brought everyone back.
Yeah.
From last year, their offense is still amazing. So is their defense. I mean, I got the Bucks.
I got the Bucks too. I think that Tom Brady's gonna win that game, and he's gonna be another quarterback that beat every single team in the NFL. And I also think that it's a revenge tour for Brady. You know what I mean? Because they didn't bring him back to New England, so he has like a chip on his shoulder. Which I feel like all the time, even though he has 7 rings, he always has a chip on his shoulder. You know? So I got the Bucks too. Week 5, they play in Houston. They play the Texans. I'm going with the Patriots. The Texans suck.
Yeah, Texans are trash.
Yeah, like Deshaun Watson's not even gonna play. Like Tyrod Taylor's gonna be the starter. The team is oversaturated with a bunch of like old players. Like literally, the offensive line's still really bad, and their defense is bad. They lost J.J. Watt. And it's just a mess. It's good. The Texans are going to be pretty bad for a while. So I'm going to go.
They're going to be the worst team in the league.
Oh yeah, absolutely. They're going to be the worst team in the league. So I'm going to go with the Patriots. So
yeah, easy.
I currently have them at 3-2. Week 6, they play the Cowboys in New England.
Ooh.
So interesting game.
I mean, didn't Dak get hurt?
Yeah, but he's his shoulder. It's a shoulder, not an ankle. He'll be I think he's going to be evaluated, but I don't think it should be a problem going into the season. I think he should be okay.
Okay.
It's not like a major injury. So, I mean, I'm going to assume Dak's going to play this game. It's in October, so I'm pretty sure he's going to play. I want to ask you, Mo, who do you think is going to take this, New England or Dallas?
I mean, the Cowboys defense is still trash. So, I mean, but their offense is really good.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I think I got the Patriots. I think the Patriots are going to win.
I'm going to go with the Patriots, not only because of the rosters, better coaching. Belichick's a better coach than Mike McCarthy. You know that, obviously, from being a Packers fan. So I'm going to go with the Patriots. And this will be because they coached better, and they made the right calls. So currently, I got them at 4-2. Week 7, they play New York again. This time it's in Gillette.
I got the Patriots winning again.
Yeah, I think it's taking the split. You don't see the Jets splitting the series.
Nah, I don't.
Yeah, me neither. I don't see.
It's still gonna be really bad.
Yeah, the Jets are not there just yet. They really need more time. Like I said before, Zach Wilson's still growing. I think that the Patriots are gonna win this game. It's gonna be in Gillette too, and you know how the New England does against the Jets. They always beat them.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go with the Patriots. Week 8, they play in Los Angeles against the LA Chargers. This is going to be Herbert versus Cam. We saw this last year. We saw how the Patriots won because they had great special teams and defense. Like Justin Herbert was literally non-existent that game. I don't know what happened to him in that game last year, but who do you got, Mo? And I think this was also in LA. I don't think this was in LA. I think this was in SoFi
too. On Halloween as well.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a good game. Who's gonna win though? Is the question.
Yeah, it's
tough.
I mean,
the Chargers obviously improved. They got they drafted some O-line.
Yeah, for sure. Like their offensive lines improved. Their offense is. I mean, Justin Herbert's taking over. They still have the receiver. They got the Rams DC from last.
That's a good.
The defense. I mean, they lost Melvin Ingram, but I'm not worried about that because he's old. They got Nick Bosa. I mean, no, Joey Bosa. Sorry. They got Joey Bosa. Derwin James is coming back.
Yeah, Derwin James is coming back.
Yeah. And I think the Chargers, and look, a lot of the games the Chargers lost last year, it was because of bad coaching decisions. Okay.
Yeah.
This coach is probably going to be better. And no offense to Anthony Lynn. He's a good coach, like stand-up guy and everything. But he did not have what it took to finish games. I think this new coach that they have will be able to finish games. And I think that the Chargers are a little bit more talented than the Patriots. And that's why I'm going to go with the LA Chargers winning.
Yeah, I agree.
Like,
I mean, they literally improved. They didn't lose that many players. Like they literally improved.
They did improve. I mean, the offensive line's better. Austin Eckler's coming back. So they're going to have a run game.
They have a good coach.
Yeah. We'll see if he is a good coach. I mean, I'm pretty sure he's good. I mean, he was a Rams DC, and the Rams defense was amazing last year. So
yeah.
So we'll have to. We'll see.
And
but I think
Herbert second year.
Hopefully, it's not a sophomore slump. Hopefully, he actually does take the next step, which I think he will take the next step. I don't think he's going to be part of the sophomore slump.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I got LA winning, and they're going to get that revenge from last year.
Yeah. I agree.
Week 9, we got an interesting game. Cam Newton goes back to Carolina to play the Carolina Panthers. This is Cam's playing his old team. We know how things went down in Carolina. We saw how he got cut and everything. And they signed Teddy Bridgewater, which it didn't work out. Okay, so obviously the Panthers, they have Sam Darnold. They have a really good young team. Now, it all depends on QB play for this. If Sam Darnold plays good, the Panthers might win this game. And the defense is young. So I want to ask you, Mo, who do you go with in this game? Do you go with Matt Rule, Bill Belichick? Like, what do you think? This is going to be a really good game for Week 9.
I think it depends on how Sam Darnold plays.
Me too. I'm the same way like you.
I still have question marks about him.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, obviously he was on the Jets. They're like really bad. But I mean, he could still play bad.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, he had terrible coaching last year. I mean, now
he's not out of the hot seat yet.
No, he's not. No, because this is his last chance to prove if he's a starting quarterback. And if the Panthers should move forward and sign him back next year, because we really don't know that from him. So, and then this is also Cam coming back. I mean, You remember he got cut and he's
I
going
think
back
he
to
wants
where I
that
was from.
revenge.
I'm going with the Patriots because former players play really good against their old teams. I think Cam Newton is going to play lights out. This is going to be the best game of the season for him. If he is a starter and healthy and everything, this will be his best game yet. He's going to go off. So, and also Bill Belichick is a better coach. So I'm going to go with the New England Patriots on this one.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay. Next up, we got the Patriots playing the Browns in New England. I'm gonna
Did we
go
do the Browns schedule?
No, we did the Steelers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So they play in Gillette. Cleveland is they're coming off a great year last season. Made the playoffs for the first time in like 18 years.
Yeah.
Beat the Steelers during wild card weekend. Came up short against the Kansas City Chiefs. Their team is clicking. Everything is coming back together. Odell's back. Defense is improving. Mo, what do you think? Who you got here? New England or Cleveland?
I got the Browns, man. The Browns do. They brought Nick Chubb back. They drafted what's his name? Pamela.
They drafted that linebacker, didn't they?
Yeah. I forgot his name, but he's
Tucker,
good.
Vera Tucker.
Yeah.
It's a need. They really needed linebacker. They really needed it.
That's the reason why I lost.
Yeah, and they also signed secondary players. They got John Johnson from the Rams. They made a lot of moves into secondary as well during the offseason. So
Odell's coming back as well.
Yeah, Odell wants that redemption from last year because he feels like he wants to show everyone that he still got it. So
I got the Browns, man.
Yeah, I got the Browns too. I think the Browns are just better overall. Coaching, Kevin Stefanski, very good coach.
Yeah,
everything should be well improved. And yeah, I got the Browns winning this game. Week 11, they have a short week. They're playing on Thursday Night Football. They're playing in Atlanta against the Atlanta Falcons.
Falcons lost Julio.
And Falcons lost Julio. They got Kyle Pitts. The defense is still really bad in Atlanta, still terrible.
I'm skeptical about Matt Ryan.
Yeah, very sketchy. Yeah, I agree. He's still. I mean, I've always been for the past 3 years. After he lost that Super Bowl, I've always been worried. So
he's not bad. It's just he hasn't been improving.
It's not that, and he's also getting older.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I said, I think the Falcons should have gone quarterback. I understand if Kyle Pitts was not in this draft, they would have gone quarterback. Or if they had
I don't think they couldn't
pass up on him.
Yeah,
for sure. And they traded away Julio. So I mean, this could be an offensive battle.
I think Kyle Pitts will have a good season.
Me too. I'm high on him. But for this game, what do you think here? Do you think that New England's going to take this on a short week, or do you think that the Falcons are going to win?
No. I mean, the Falcons could win because this is a short week. They only have 4 days.
But also, they're not traveling too far. I mean, they're still on the East Coast. Now they're traveling to the other side of the country.
Oh yeah, I mean, imagine they play in
LA.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna go with New England. I'm going.
Yeah, I think New England's gonna win. I think the Falcons' defense is so bad.
Yeah, for sure. I think that they want to bounce back from
their secondary is so bad.
Oh yeah, for sure.
They're their D line and their linebackers are not bad. They're decent.
Yeah, they also got a new head coach, and it's you have to wait and see how they do. But I'm gonna go with New England on this one because better coaching, and I think that Bill Belichick
play a lot of good teams.
They really do. They have a tough schedule. I'm not gonna lie. It's actually decent. I mean, they could make playoffs with this. Maybe we'll see with the rest, but so far, I mean, they're doing okay for my end. The week after that, so they have 10 days off. They play the Titans in Gillette.
Ooh.
I think I went with the Titans.
Yeah, I picked the Titans as well.
Yeah, I picked the Titans. Oh, we know why. Okay, AJ Brown, Julio Jones, Derrick Henry.
Go look at the last podcast. We did the Titans.
Yeah. If you want to go back a few episodes, we did we predicted the Titans schedule, so you guys can check that out. But yeah, I mean, we got Tennessee for obvious reasons. They're stacked, and they're now with the Colts injuries. They look like they might win the AFC South because they're.
I mean, I predicted them to win the division anyway without the injuries.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, the Titans always usually win that division.
Mm-hmm.
That division is so bad, by the way.
It's terrible. It's not competitive at all. It's really bad. But yeah, we'll see what happens. But I think I got the Titans for sure in this one. The week after that, they play on Monday Night Football in Buffalo. against the Buffalo
Man,
Bills.
they play. Oh, I mean, it's a division, obviously.
Yeah, they play the Buffalo Bills. First time they're meeting Buffalo this season. Mo, what
Play
do you
them
think
late.
happens? Yeah, they play in week 13, so they're gonna get them later on during the year. So I have to wait and see about that. But what do you think, Mo? Who do you got here? I think I'm gonna go with Buffalo. I think they got a
Yeah,
lot to
I
prove.
got Buffalo. Man. I mean, they could. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised to make the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
Josh Allen coming back.
yeah. There's a lot of contenders in the AFC, man. I mean, this would be it's gonna be crazy if anyone can get past if the Chiefs if anyone can get past the Chiefs. I mean, it's anyone's Super Bowl. Like anyone can make it to the Super Bowl at
I mean,
that point.
there's a lot of good teams.
Oh yeah, for sure. But yeah,
I
I
mean,
got
the
Buffalo.
Dolphins, they literally went like 10-6 and they still missed the playoffs.
Yeah. So, but I got Buffalo. They got a lot to prove. They're really mad from the Chiefs game because they couldn't get over the hump for that one. So yeah, I got Buffalo. And plus, like Josh Allen digs that connection, man. You really you can't go wrong with it.
Yeah,
So,
real.
so the next week after that, they're on the bye. So we're going to week 15. There's no time for this game. It's still to be determined from my end. I don't know if you see like a time frame.
That's really weird. They
Yeah,
have all the
so
times for the
for the other games,
rest
but
of the
not for
game.
this one. Yeah, for real. So week 15, they play in Indianapolis, Lucas Oil Stadium. I don't know the status of Carson Wentz. I don't know how Nick Foles will play. I mean, everyone by that point should all be back.
Yeah, I'm sure. I mean, this isn't late. Yeah, they should be back.
Everyone should be back. So it's in Lucas Oil. Mo, I want to ask you, who do you think takes this? The Patriots
I
or the
mean,
Colts?
okay, here's the thing. If the Colts are back and they're healthy, I got the Colts winning this.
I think they should
They
be.
should be healthy. Yeah, I got the Colts.
Yeah,
I
me too.
mean,
I think
Carson Wentz, like, and they made a lot of moves. The Colts, their defense is still amazing.
yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Colts as well. I think that if whenever everyone back healthy, they should be able to be back. Maybe they try to push for a playoff hunt for a wild card spot at this point because I really don't know. Unless Carson Wentz is out and them and Quentin Nelson are actually out for 5 weeks, then it shouldn't be a problem for them. To be honest with you,
I mean, yeah, if they recover fast, then
this should be good. But with this, I mean, a healthy Colts team, Frank Reich. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Colts on this one as well. Week
yeah.
16, they play the Bills again, and this time is in Gillette. Mo, do you think that the Patriots split it, or do you think the Bills go for the sweep?
Dude, I don't think so, man. I think the Bills are gonna win. Like, I don't see them being or I don't see the Patriots being the Bills.
Yeah, yeah. I mean either. I think the Bills are like the new, new team in
Imagine,
town.
imagine saying that like 6 years ago.
For real. Everyone would be laughing, but
Yeah.
yeah, I think the Bills are gonna take this too. This could be they could clinch they could clinch the division probably with this win. Either that they clinch it by this win, or they're just like, oh, But I think they're gonna play everyone anyway. So I'm gonna go with the Bills. I think the Bills are gonna win this.
Yeah.
And two more games left here. Week 17, they play the Jaguars in Gillette. I'm going with the Patriots. Okay, the Jaguars are still
easy.
the Jaguars are still really bad. They disrespected my boy James Robinson. So there's
You see
that.
that video of Trevor Lawrence throwing it to Tim Tebow?
That was really bad. And you know what? He's not gonna have that. He's not gonna have time like at all because
Yeah, their O line is so bad.
really bad, really bad. So but yeah, I'm going with the Patriots on this one. They could maybe make playoffs for this. I gotta recount the schedule. I have to go back and count it again just to see what
I
happens.
mean, obviously, this can all change if like injuries happen or like
For
a new
sure.
QB change.
Yeah, but we're just gonna go off what we know. I'm going off. I think you and I are going off the fact that Cam Newton is just the starter right now, and this is him healthy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the end off the season they played at Miami. This game is either going to be everyone plays their starters or everyone doesn't. I don't know if everyone.
I mean, I got the Patriots splitting it.
Okay, I'm gonna go with. So this is the one where the Dolphins win for me because I have them winning week 1. So
yeah, we gotta recount it. When we had different ones though.
Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna go ahead and count mine right now. So let's see. Okay, I'm done counting mine.
6 and 7, 8, 6 and 9, 7 or 9. I have them going 7 and 10.
I got
Or
him
no,
going
eight,
8.
8 and 10.
I'm going 8 and 9. Wait, how did you get 8
Oh, wait,
and
no,
10?
no, not 8 and 9.
Yeah.
Or
Okay.
yeah, 8 and 9.
8 and 9 for me. Yeah. I mean, what do you think? Do you think that sounds about right? I mean, I don't know. I feel like
They
it's
have a
just,
hard schedule.
yeah. I mean, unless they split with the Bills, I mean, that maybe it'll be good. They'll go 9 and 8, but I really don't see them splitting with the Bills, or unless they go for a sweep against another division rival like the Dolphins. But I really don't see it.
Dang, DeMarcus AC towards ACL.
Who?
DeMarcus AC, Steelers corner.
Ah, man, that sucks.
Oh, he's a rookie too.
That's not good for him, man. That's important. That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. But yeah, we got the Patriots going 8 and 9. Mo, do you want to go a little bit into college football or?
I mean, yeah, we can for a little.
Okay, a little bit. Let's talk about Auburn. We're going to talk about Auburn because Auburn is our team. We're going to talk about them. Obviously, we saw SEC Media Days. I really like how it was conducted. I thought it was really good. Brian Harsin came in. So we have to say he has a lot of pressure on him. Obviously, because when you're at Auburn, you have pressure. But I think this year, I think not necessarily. But I like what he said. He has, I mean, obviously Bo Nix looks like he's going to be our starter for now, unless things change in training camp, which I don't think they will. I just want to ask you, like, what do you see? What are you seeing? What do you like from what's going on with Auburn? We're getting recruits as well. Been pretty good. We recently got a 4-star recruit, defensive end. So I just want to ask you, like, what do you like so far from Auburn?
I mean, I just like how like Brian Harsin is like I like what he said about in the SEC Media Days, and like how they're not. He said we're not scared of Bama. I like the recruits we're getting. We got a 5-star. I don't know if we talked about this. We got a 5-star Georgia wide receiver.
Yeah, we got him. Yeah. I saw that too.
I mean, yeah, man. I'm becoming a little more confident with our team.
I think we got to have confidence, but I'm also not having high hopes because it's a year one coach. So I'm not going to be like mad if we win like 8 games or like 7 games. Like I'm not going to be that mad. I'm going to see, as long as we're trying out there against like the big teams, like the LSUs, the Alabamas, as long as we don't get blown out, I'm okay with it. Like if we come very close, it just shows that, okay, we have a lot of room for growth and that next year could be like the year that we take that next step. As long as we're improving every year, I'm good. If we're not improving and we're staying like 8-4, 7-5, then that's a problem. Because it's back to Gust all over again.
Yeah. And another thing, I mean, we could still win games. Like we could still be great this year.
We play Georgia and Alabama at home. I mean, we do have a chance.
Yeah.
You know?
And I mean, oh yeah, Big Cat Bryant.
Oh yeah, let's talk about that for a bit. I was talking to you about that earlier on the show. This recently just happened. I think it happened maybe like an hour ago. Anyways, Big Cat Bryant came out, talked about saying that UCF could be like an Auburn or an Ole Miss, taking a shot at Auburn. And I don't know why he did. It really was unnecessary to do. Because he's the one that left our program to go play for a smaller school. Well, first he went to Tennessee and then he changed his mind and went like, oh, I'm going to go to UCF instead. So he went from an SEC team to a group of 5 team. Like Mo, what do you think about this? Like this was just unnecessary.
Oh yeah, that pissed me off. That pissed me off. I mean, we could see how he's going to do. I mean, he's obviously in a smaller school. But he's not good. He's not good, man. He was like, and last year, 2020, he was supposed to play great. He's supposed to be like the leading tackler and stuff, but he wasn't. He wasn't even close. He didn't even play that good. He played pretty bad.
He was destroyed. I mean, he was getting destroyed on the line, honestly. Like he did not have a lot of impact plays for Auburn. And
he just like gave up so easily. Like right after just right after a play, he just doesn't do anything. He just gives up. He doesn't have that fight.
Yeah, he just did not take the next step, man. And I mean, like, just for him to take a shot at Auburn, like, I mean, what, you went from bigger competition to smaller competition and you went to your old coach. You went with your old coach to go play for him. Like, and I mean, but it's fine. I mean, it's whatever. I mean, we'll see what happens with him, but like, Auburn fans were giving him a lot of hate on online. They were saying like, hey, this guy's gonna go from being he's not even gonna get drafted, is what people said. Like he's gonna be a coach next year.
I mean, yeah, I don't think he's gonna get drafted. He's like not good. He doesn't know how to get past the line.
He really didn't. He didn't know how to get past the line. He was playing an SEC competition and he couldn't get through. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and he was with the likes, and the year before that, 2019, he was with the likes of Derek Brown and Marlon Davidson, and yet he still couldn't like take that next step, you know?
Yeah.
So, I mean, we'll see what happens with him, but it was just very.
I mean, he literally left Auburn because he knew that his spot wasn't safe.
Oh yeah, he knew. Yeah, he knew, and I don't think he liked what Brian Harsin was bringing to the table. I mean, everyone teaches his own, but like
you have to fight for that starting role, and he wasn't prepared for it.
Yeah, for sure. So I mean, just unnecessary.
Like, that's the thing with Gus that I didn't like. He didn't
hold players accountable.
Yeah. He didn't like same with Bo. I mean, that's the exact thing with Bo Nix. Like he didn't go out and he didn't go to him and say, like after a bad game, he didn't go to him and say, okay, your starting role or your starting job isn't safe. Okay. Like give them that motivation.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
That's what Brian Harson's doing.
Yeah, because like, dude, that South Carolina game, I don't know why he wasn't benched because literally he was doing nothing for us.
How do you throw? I mean, I guess I know it's J.C. Horn,
and he's a beast.
How do you throw 3 picks against South Carolina?
And we haven't, and we lost to them for the first time since World War II. Like,
for real.
So we have to beat them this year. By the way, when we play them, we need to beat them. Like I know it's in South Carolina.
We need to destroy them. We need to beat them by 40.
It's in South Carolina, but we need to go beat them. For real, need to go beat them. So, but yeah, like. That's the thing I didn't like about Gus. He didn't hold players accountable. You know, like they're not. The thing is, you can't keep a player in, and just be and like he's still doing bad, and you keep him in. You can't do that. Like you literally can't do that. You have to be like, okay, we need a spark on offense. So you need to put in a guy that might give you a spark. Because at the point where you're losing already by like 20, you have to try to come back. You have to do something different.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So
we just gave up so easily last year.
Yeah, we did.
But they didn't want to be on the football field.
Yeah, I blame the offensive line, man. It was so bad. I mean, Bo Nix had his moments too, but like the offensive line, like it was awful.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. Let's talk briefly about Oklahoma and Texas. So they plan to join the SEC. That was like the big news, and the Big 12 is like in shambles right now because they're gonna lose a lot of money.
They literally lost their 2 best teams.
Yeah, the 2 best teams. Imagine going to SEC games in Oklahoma and Texas. You know how amazing that would be? Like that's going to be amazing. And they'll be able to join 2025. Now they can buy, what was it like? How much did they got to pay? Like 70 million? Yeah. If they want to join in 2022.
I think they're going to buy. I think they're going to buy out.
Let's see. I mean, this is going to be their last year in the Big 12. So I think they're going to make good money.
Yeah. I mean, like, I don't know why you want to stay in the Big 12 that much longer if you want to leave it.
Yeah, for real.
I think they're gonna. Plus, they have the money. They're big schools.
Yeah. For sure.
I mean, I think they're gonna buy out.
I mean, they're gonna make the money from tickets this year too. So don't forget about that.
And also, I mean, I know a lot of people don't like this, like, but to be honest, like personally, I think I like it because I feel like it's just gonna bring more competition, and like the East and the SEC is really bad right now, but like with this move, Auburn and Alabama, they could potentially be going to the East to make that more competitive. So now both the West and the East are hard to win.
I mean, dude, like I've been saying that Auburn should have been in the East for the longest time because most of our rivals.
I don't mind going to the East.
A lot of our rivals are in the East. A lot of our rivals, like the Floridas, the Tennessees, Georgias, those are our rivals. Like LSU is a rivalry, like Mississippi State, whatever, Ole Miss, but those aren't like our actual like historic rivals.
I mean, I don't mind Auburn going to the East as long as we keep the Iron Bowl. Obviously, they're gonna keep it. Like, why? It's like the best rivalry in college football.
Yeah, if they get rid of that, everyone's gonna be pissed. Like,
honestly. There's gonna be a riot. And like, keep Georgia. LSU you could keep. I mean, I heard a lot of people don't care if like they get rid of that rivalry.
I mean, dude, like, people don't care if they get rid of the LSU rivalry. Like, even like Mississippi State, like we don't really care. Ole Miss, like LSU, Alabama, and I don't know who else in the West I can think of that's like I want to keep the rivalry. Maybe A&M. I don't know. Like, but they're not like our actual rivals.
Yeah.
So
Just keep like Georgia and Alabama because those are our two biggest rivalries.
yeah, you got to keep those. Those games got to stay. Like if you get rid of those games, people are going to be so mad.
But I mean, if Alabama and Auburn go to the East and then Texas and Oklahoma go to the West, like I like that.
Yeah, me too. Me too. Plus, you got that Texas LSU, because remember 2019, that game was fun to watch.
And also, this isn't just like football; it's like all sports.
Yeah.
So we're gonna see Texas and Oklahoma in like
basketball, yeah.
Baseball. It's gonna be great.
Yeah, I'm okay with it. Can't wait for this to happen. I think it will happen sooner because I'm pretty sure they're gonna make a lot of money off ticket sales this year.
Yeah, especially with fans coming back.
For sure. Yeah. Speaking of the Big 12, apparently the Big 12 and the Pac-12 commissioners are discussing a possible merger or schedule alliance just to make their conference a little bit stronger. What do you think about that? Like a possible merger between them?
I mean, it makes sense because the Big 12 is in shambles, like you said.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I don't like the Pac-12. They don't really have. I don't like them.
I like Oregon. Like I think that's really it. I don't really like anyone else. USC is historic, you know what I mean? That's history, but they haven't been great for a while too.
Arizona State is like they have. I mean, they can do upsets here and there.
Yeah. But I mean, it'll just make it more interesting because I think we're gonna get to the point. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know if you remember that. I don't know if you remember the post that you sent. I mean, you sent me a post and you said that like there could be a possible way like the group of 5 conferences are all gone and they merge with other conferences.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's good. I like that. I don't really like the group of 5.
It's going to be a super conference because you know how all the group of 5 teams complain about how they don't make the playoff?
Yeah.
Okay, this way that they have a chance to make the playoff.
But the thing is, what does this mean for independent teams?
That's the thing. I think independent teams just stay how they are. And
I think Notre Dame is not going to be an independent team anymore.
No, they're going to join the ACC. They're going to play in the ACC this year. But like I'm saying about the other independents, like the Liberties, Army, like those teams, Navy, like I know Navy's in the American Conference, so they'll join the American. Yeah, like what's gonna happen to them?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like independent teams are like useless. Like, I mean, you might as well just join a conference.
I think everyone should just join a conference. Like, I get maybe it's cool to be independent, but you have a harder chance of making a playoff or like a conference or like a championship game. Like, you'll probably win bowl games. Like, you might play some big teams along the way, but realistically, you're not really playing. You're playing like mid-tier teams all the time.
Yeah.
So I'm okay with a bunch of conferences merging, like the Big 12 and the Pac-12. Conference USA and another conference could merge. I mean, the WAC.
No, I mean, like you said, the group of 5, they do complain about not making the playoff. I mean, I mean, if they join the conference, then
yeah. I mean, I think like the Big 12 should merge with like the Mountain West because they're like the same region, like close to the same region. That makes sense. The Big 12 should merge with maybe like Conference USA.
This is great because everyone has a fair chance now.
Yeah. Like the Big 12 should merge with Conference USA. The AAC should merge with like, I don't know, the ACC, like maybe something like that. You know what I mean? Like merge them, but like make sure like it geographically makes sense so that you don't have to travel to like the other side of the country.
What do you think of like the rumors that like Clemson and Florida State qualified joining the SEC? Do you think that's like
true,
false, or like it's true? Like, what do you think?
It could be true, but I think it's false.
I mean, I heard that Clemson does want to join the SEC.
I don't blame them. I would.
I think they want to do it for like a money standpoint.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, it'll make the competition better because the ACC competition is not the best anyway. But like the ACC and the AAC kind of makes sense because like they're kind of in the same region. But like they also play like in Cincinnati, so it's kind of tough.
This is like historic right here.
I'm okay with it too. Like I don't hate on it. I think it's good because like you give first off, recruiting will be better for those other group of 5 teams. Okay.
Yeah.
They'll be in competition, especially with the NIL bill that passed. And also like everyone will have a chance to make the playoff. It's like, so no one can complain. So if you're in a big group if you're in a Power 5 conference and there's a lot of teams and you don't make it, you don't really have to complain because first off, you're playing in a good conference and you just didn't win enough games. So there'll be like less complaining, especially with them going to 12 teams. Because if any team at 13 complains, I'm going to have a problem.
Yeah, same.
So no more complaining from this point on, okay? If they do the mergers, if they merge the conferences, great. But if you're like a top 12, if you're like a 13 or 14 and you're pissed that you didn't make the conference, didn't make the playoff, you shouldn't be.
Oh yeah, is there any updates on the expanded playoff?
I think they're gonna go. I think they're still talking about it. I don't know if it's gonna go into effect this. I'm pretty sure it'll go into effect this year.
I hope it does.
I think it'll be great if it does.
Oh yeah, did you see the ESPN preseason top 10 college ratings?
No, I didn't see it today. What do we got?
Alabama 1.
Okay.
Oklahoma 2.
Wow.
Clemson 3.
Okay.
Georgia 4.
Mm-hmm.
Ohio State 5.
Makes sense.
A&M 6.
Wow.
Iowa State 7. Mm-hmm. Oregon 8. Notre Dame 9. Yeah. North Carolina 10.
I don't hate those. I'm okay with them, actually. I don't really hate a lot of them. I'm actually okay with the top 10 preseason.
Yeah, and then they have a top 5 returning QBs. Mm-hmm. Spencer Rattler 1. Sam Howell 2. Mm-hmm. Matt Corral 3. J.T. Daniels 4. Malik Willis 5.
Dang. I like
they have a top 5 returning non-QBs. Number 1, Kayvon Thibodeau.
Okay.
Number 2, Derek Stingley Jr.
Mm-hmm.
Number 3, Chris Olave. Number 4, Kyle Hamilton. Number 5, Breece Hall.
Okay. Yeah. This is I'm honestly
that's actually a pretty good list.
Yeah. I'm okay with those lists. Honestly, they're good. I'm ready for college football season to start because it's gonna be nice to see fans again and also go to Auburn games because we really gotta go.
Yeah, I think college football season is better than last year because last year was dead.
Yeah, it was dead. Did not enjoy it. It was. I think maybe it's because Auburn sucked, but it just was not the same.
Yeah, when you go to I want to go to the Auburn, Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
I want to go to Mississippi State, Auburn. So I just want to go to some Auburn games because I haven't been to any since Jarrett Stidham was the QB.
Yeah, it's been a while. So yeah, I haven't been there. I mean, it was like 3 years ago for you. I think it's been like 5 years for me.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens. But yeah, man, I mean, there's other news that happened today too. Nick Saban got an extension that goes into 2028. He's going to be making $10.6 million a year. And also another tough injury, LSU. Again, they cannot get out of the unluckiness that they are in. Miles Brennan suffers a left arm injury and his return for the season is in doubt. And if he is done for the season, then Max Johnson, sophomore, will assume the starting role. That's pretty much like a lot of like the injuries, but like the big news really from college football is the merger because that's huge because everyone's going to think about joining conferences or merging conferences with each other or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's pretty much it for the show. This was a really long show. I really don't know how long this was. I'm going to have to look back on it. We're going to try and record like often. It's just like school and Mo's about to start school soon as well. So it's going to be kind of tough. But like after I'm done, I'm going to have all the free time in the world. So I'm going to be good. Like after I'm done, I have free time because we're getting close to the season. It's about to start. I think we need to do a schedule prediction for an SEC for a college team because we haven't done that in a while. So we got to do that. And later on this season, like before, we start off with like the college football season, we'll do the best games and predict those games and see how we think it's going to go.
Yeah.
So yeah. So please listen to us on Spotify, follow us on Instagram, Instagram and Twitter. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. My name is Omar.
And I am Mo.
And until next time, we will see you. I don't know when we'll see you. We're going to do Friday. Should we do Friday? I'm down to do Friday.
Yeah.
All right. We'll see you guys on Friday. Y'all take care.